Hi, welcome back to the channel. Friday 23rd of May 2025, Etihad Stadium. I see there's quite a lot of roof progress since I was here yesterday, so I'm going to start with that. So I say I was here early in the morning yesterday, so didn't see much at all, but there, see there's two of the final extension pieces there and one there. Now I know there were two on the ground here, which I presume these are more, so I would guess that more will be going up at some point today. Crane is there at the moment. Doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything. Let's go over. Have a look. Obviously not ready for covering the pitch yet, though I should retract that, because just like, yeah, a fence is going up across, so I presume they're covering the pitch to there. Yeah, there's just more fencing pieces. Let's go some not over them. There's a bit better look. Those pieces, of course, answers everybody's questions about is the roof going further forwards. So they're still using that track that has the cherry pickers on. You can see there doing something to, presume it's underneath for the roof or the temporary prop, one of the two. So we know them seats have been removed. Now we had scaffolding going outside in this corner. I don't know how low I can get, but it's in from Stephen's video. They have taken the seats out here. Now I can't get much lower, unfortunately. Probably can if I move position a bit. Might be a little too close. Let's try there. Right, that's better. Now it's suggested that it's going to be a new screen going up in this corner, because it's, as I say, everybody complains about how messy and untidy these corners look where it joined, and that's the reason why they've not tried to go round with the new stand, just because it looks better cut off straight. But I think that's where the scaffolding was for, that was outside. I don't know if anything's going on the other side. Doesn't appear to be at the moment, but I think if they're going to do a screen one side, they would do it both. Right. Right, I can just get my bearings where I am on the pitch. So I don't really want to be too far, or I don't want to be over these people. There we go, so I'm back behind that fence line. So I can drop down a bit. So now them boards are coming out, you can finally see the stands where the seats are going to join. Needs them rails and that out the way first before you'll see it clearly. But as I say, in the end would just be a continuation of those seats going all the way back. So let's go and look over here. So thanks to everyone who answered my question about where they go in the access tunnel. So I'm forgetting the pitch level here is quite below the sort of outer ground level. So they actually go in there for the tunnel. In fact, I'll go over, see if I can go over that way and have a look, have a view of the city while I get over there. There you go. So I've never ever noticed this before. So that is the access tunnel that comes out in the stadium, which is what we use.
Max altitude reached.
So over on this side, I never counted how many of these. New beams were there. There's two more there, one with rails on ready to go. Insulation started going in on that. See if there's been any more metal work added here. Doesn't appear much yet. So it looks like glass is going in. Seems strange they've fitted the sort of glass straight away before they've even got frames up further up, but It's like everything, there have a reason why. They don't always make sense to us, but doesn't mean it's not right. Not a huge amount of change going on here at the moment. Sealers on the roof and the felt is all going down. I guess because it's concrete, it's pretty watertight anyway, but I guess that sort of finalises it. Still all the aircon units on there. See, the finish does look a lot better now. It's got like the black or grey finish rather than the white. Looks a lot better. See, so we've got 3 there ready to go, and they said they'd done 3 yesterday. Say I was here, I was 7 o'clock in the morning. I think SS Skies was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and the 3 was up then. So you can't see this whole bit sort of taking that long. Go over here where the scaffold was. Which I think was there. See, this looks like that's where it's still being unloaded. So it looks like there'll be a substantial amount of scaffolding going up. What we're thinking is for screens. Someone also asked in the questions about the rainwater, where it goes, and this is one on the south stand that goes down there. There used to be one at the, I'll say south east corner, and at that one there used to be one at the back of the north stand. So I don't know if one will be going here on this corner somewhere. Is that what they are? Quite possibly. I say, on this side they've got a lot of the insulation in. Then I guess it'd just be the outer cladding. Still obviously above to fill in before it starts to look sort of fully joined in. quick look at the women's, see if any more frame has gone up. It does look like it. I guess they'd say it's like the North Stand when suddenly a frame started appearing. It went that actual bit went up quite quick. So that's progressing nicely. Say people have asked them, why don't I do a separate? So I don't think there's any training going on. Probably a bit late in the day now. Why I don't do a separate sort of video for the women's section. It's not enough to be making a whole video out of. Ideally, for it to be worthwhile with the YouTube algorithms and everything, it needs to be 8 minutes long, and it's, as you can see, it's hard to talk about a tiny little building for 8 minutes without people just getting bored and switching it off. So that's why I just add it on the end of these. If there was a lot to look at, perhaps I might do in the future, but as a rule, no, they'll just be added onto this. As in, like, if they do add screens in these corners, it'll just become part of the sort of video. I can actually see that. So I think there might be one going up there. Then it will remain to be seen if they do how the screens will be. Sorry, it's hard to fly on zoom, miles too far. Whether these, sorry, I know it's behind the pillars, will stay the same when everything's down. Right, I'll leave it there. I'll probably be back over the weekend. I'm presuming they will continue working right through now because of the time scale, and I will do a walk around from the ground level probably next week sometime. So thank you to everyone for watching. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed, etc. Use the Buy Me a Coffee link. Greatly appreciated. It's free to subscribe if you can do. Helps my channel along, and you'll get notifications of the next videos, etc. So that's a great help, and I will look forward to seeing you soon.